Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your NFT master, Light Liger here, and today we are going to be exploring some up-and-coming NFT avatar sales. And these NFT avatars have become quite a thing. I mean, CryptoPunks kind of started it. Then recently we had the Penguin Club, and there's been a lot of other very major ones having great successful in Ethereum. And now there's been many more of these coming in using the same models and then having a lot more like different types of roadmaps. If a certain percentage is sold, we're gonna be doing an airdrop for the holders and token rewards and different types of things all around the place basically, and there's a lot of things being done across multiple chains. So this is going to be a chain agnostic video series, so it's not going to be just Ethereum, there's going to be other chains, and you can always send me to lightliger@protomill.com for sponsored spots and recommendations. And by the way, I only want to feature NFT avatars which are being sold right now or having an upcoming sale, because most of the time if you get in after the sale, that's when you have a lot more risk on the investment of making actually any money back. So you definitely want to be among those first, among that first sale. And the one thing I really recommend using is the Rarity Tools website. This is especially made for Ethereum, and the way it works is that you can choose a collection, and if it's obviously supported on the platform, and then you can put the token ID here and you can look up, let's say 834847, and I can look up that CryptoPunk and I can see the rarity score. The higher the number is, meaning the rarer that NFT basically is, and this will basically allow you to price it a lot better on OpenSea or something like that, wherever you want to sell it, and have an idea how rare of an item I'm actually holding. But let's get started with these sales that we have currently going on. A couple of them are happening today, so hopefully you're going to be paying a lot of attention. The first site we're going to be exploring is called wannabesmusic.club, and full disclosure, I just bought 2 of these NFTs, and these are on Ethereum, and they are 0.07 Ethereum per each, and 10,000 basically is the full supply. And, you know, contrasted to the supply, I've seen cheaper NFTs and I've seen more expensive NFTs. So you can make what you want out of it, I guess. And here I can go to my Vibe wallet, and you also get Vibe apparently by, these are tokens that you can claim by holding the Wannabes. And you also get Vibe rewards by buying them. So I got this much by buying 2 of them. And there is a FAQ section which kind of goes into more of the project and what is this a co-op visual novel game that they are kind of like building. And this seems like a kind of like an interesting thing. Portion of the money is also going into charity, so that's kind of nice. And charity seems to be a bit of a thing here. And it is this. I like the art style, and that's usually the biggest draw point for me. And I always look into, okay, what does this thing do, and what does that thing do? And currently there's 2,000 minted, and 80% are still not minted yet, so you can definitely get into this game after watching this video. Who knows, if this video explodes, they might be over. But also with the Vibe, you can buy accessories to your Wannabe, so I guess these mean colors and different things, and obviously there seems to be a DAO system also built in it, which allows community to implement different things. So that is pretty nice, elements. So there's kind of like a token that you buy, which is an NFT, which will also grant you yield over the project, and also the artwork is pretty nice. But let's move on to our next project, which I'm very bullish on, and this is called Oni Only Force, and I really love this is like right up on my alley of a style I'm looking for. And these are also going to be 0.00777, and there's going to be 7,777 of these NFTs. Right now they are doing a pre-sale, which you're not able to enter unless you were like put it into a whitelist on their Discord. And I don't know how many are going to be sold on that pre-sale, but I would at least assume 7,000 are gonna be on the sale on August 19th. And this is something that I just really like, and I think I'm gonna buy quite a lot of these, maybe even 10, who knows. And this is obviously on Ethereum, in case it wasn't clear already. Here goes a bit of the rarities here. I really like this design here. The eyes are very nice. And then there's a bit of a roadmap here. There's gonna be merch, limited apparel, a release. I really like streetwear in general, so this could be really cool, which I might buy into even if I don't get one of the NFTs. And metaverse collaborations with other things, and comic book drafting 100% are being sold. I think this is gonna sell in 10 minutes, guys. You have to keep attention on how big is the Twitter community. If you have a 4,000 Twitter/Discord community, that usually means that there are gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be buying a couple of these. So they're gonna be selling out pretty fast. But this is one of the better ones that I've chosen out of the list. And then there's this whole timer thing, which we don't really know what it exactly means. I hope that it doesn't mean that the NFTs are going to self-destruct. It could be release of the comic. I have no idea, honestly. But definitely one of those projects which I'm very, very looking forward to buying into. Next up, we actually have our first Solana-based project. There was also yesterday this cool Degen Ape thing. Sadly, if I had done the video yesterday, I could have included that also in this. And these are soul animals that you can 3D voxel art, which you can basically get for 3 Solana. And there's not really that many left right now. There is a bit of a issue on the issuance. So you might want to wait for developer updates to kind of like fix the problem, because they're not right now minting. But voxel art, I like kind of having 3D art, to be honest, also in my portfolio. And, you know, because it's voxel art, it can be ported into a lot of games in the future. There's not exactly like a strong roadmap here or plans what the project is going to be doing exactly next. You are going to be having ability to breed different animals. So if you have 2 soul animals, which I recommend investing and buying at least 2 or 3, so you can start, get groovy and start making some babies. And basically, you are going to be able to do some more NFTs, and you can sell them. So it is like a generation event basically there. And first breeding for 2 given soul animals is always free, and then you will be paying for additional breeding. Price isn't decided yet, so let's see how much that is going to be. But at least you're going to be getting a 1 extra NFT for every 2 you're going to be buying, basically. And then there's like a display thing. Obviously, if you're going to be participating on this one, use the Phantom wallet. That is the best one you want to definitely get, because it has an inbuilt NFT. Let me show you NFT viewer here. I can show you the ones that I also bought yesterday. So I had the pleasure of getting 4 of these apes. These are Degen apes, and I really like these. So these are also on Solana. I think these are going to be very big. And they were like, 6 Solana each, so huge price. But let's move on. Then we have Space Punks Club, another one that has a very clutch art here. This sale is also going to be happening today, this Sunday, 8 o'clock UTC. So that is in 4 or 6 hours. And these arts also look very impressive. I really like the art style here, the creativeness of just using a spacesuit and changing the character and the colors. And these are going to be priced at, where was the price? 0.06. So a bit cheaper than some of the other options on this video, and 10,000 is going to be the full supply. I am expecting basically to selling out really soon, maybe immediately. And, algorithmically generated through different attributions. Donations go to WWF, okay? Not the best company, just saying. The sad thing about a lot of these NFT projects, when they get involved in charity, they don't necessarily do a lot of research. They just, choose Save Children or something else. But this is not like a great company, in my opinion. And, commercial usage rights, so I can use to print this on a t-shirt and sell those t-shirts, anything I want to do. And also there will be some member bonuses or something like that. And 3% of the resale fee will go directly to the community wallet and the charity. I don't know what the community wallet will exactly do, but you know, it's very interesting. And this team is based on Zeke Republic. Another one that I'm very excited to participating here today. Next up, we have another sale which is going to be happening is CyberKongz, and I've come across this earlier. I think these guys are going to be building something very special. This is going to be happening in 3 hours and 20 minutes. And there's going to be every baby CyberKongz NFT holder will be able to mint a random voxel-based CyberKongz VX. So that's also something you're going to be getting. And apparently there are 10,000 of them, and they're going to be priced at 0.07. Seems to be kind of like the go-to-go price here. And here's the NFT looking. Very nice voxel art here. And it's a metaverse avatar. And there's a partnership with Sandbox. And Sandbox, obviously, very big stuff. And bringing these NFTs over to Sandbox, I see that's a very bullish development. And then there's this sort of a banana shop. I'm not exactly sure what is this said. Players will be able to... Yeah, so you will be able to like buy stuff for your character. That can be sunglasses, hats, and, you know, I don't know, weapons or something like that. And this is, you know, another element showing that, hey, we are building something cool here. The Kong Island is going to be land on, you know, Sandbox. And then there is also only one of the CyberKongz access to CyberKong guilds, bridging the gap between Axie Infinity, Guild of Guardians, and Ember Sword. So those are also very huge games. Ember Sword we have talked about. Axie Infinity most are familiar with. Guild of Guardians is also coming project. So these are going to be selling out in like 4 minutes or something. This might be one of the most biggest sales which are going to be happening. As you can see, these are already quite huge sales. So expect a lot of things. Or wait, are these the same? Yeah, these are probably related. But definitely CyberKongz, I'm going to be participating this on 3 hours. Next up, we have a Cardano sale. So Cardano also had a couple of which ones I've personally been participating on. Cardano waifus, we don't have exactly a date on this one. Only 1,000 will be minted, so a lot of rarity there. There's going to be like a music adjusted to every waifu. There are going to be cards, and there's going to be some type of a personality biography for each of the characters, which is pretty interesting. Sadly, there's not a lot of art here showing us what they are looking like and how much we are going to be getting. There's also going to be one person who's going to be getting 200 ADA randomly. There's also going to be a donation charity associated with that waifu. And there's different tiers on rarities of the waifus. And they're going to be priced at 25 ADA. That is roughly around $50. And when we compare that to a lot of the other sales in this specific list, it's pretty cheap, guys. $50. Obviously, I'd participate on a lot more other sales, which would be a lot more cheaper. But, I mean, yes, I think this is a lot more cheaper option for a lot of people. Obviously, use Yoroi wallet with these types of things because a lot of other wallets do not support natively Cardano NFTs. Next up, we have Boneheads. Another one that is very interesting, and this is going to be like allowing people to get real, fashion. So they're going to be like tied into ordering you physical streetwear or whatever type of clothing they will end up doing. We don't have an actual date when these are going to be launched and what is going to be the price. And like everything's pretty, well, there's going to be 9,500. That's all we know. And there's fees on secondary sales, and which will go to like a treasury or something. And I think it's pretty exciting. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of these NFTs, which are going to be redeemable for physical things. We've seen this on Wax, and Wax is pushing out a lot on that stuff. And we're going to be seeing that more in the other chains as well, as more people are going to be picking up this trend. Next up, we have Smart Zombies. This is one that I participated on. I bought 10 of these, and it's already launched, and there's still few ones to left. So I believe the max supply, let me get 5,000, and right now there has been a little over 3,000 minted, and it's 0.05 ETH, and people can still join into this one and participate. There's going to be an airdrop. There's going to be interactive 3D zombie lab where you can like watch all the features. There's going to be a merch store when 75% have been sold. And then there's going to be a liquidity pool. I think that's going to be happening with the Niftix or something like that. And then there's going to be companion NFTs. So once all have been sold, everybody was going to be getting like some type of a brain pet or something like that for free, whatever they decide to. This one, once again, I really like the art style here, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to invest. And a lot of these are some things which I've featured here today are things that I look from a visual perspective are very nice. I'm not big into pixel art, so that's why I've chosen a lot of these projects which are a bit more premium in my opinion. And then the last project we have here on the list is called Ethermura. They have a very cool website here, own cursor and everything here. And I bought one of these as well today. And basically there's 9,888 NFTs, and there's going to be like a game which is going to be launching actually in 3 days. And you're going to be getting like these VT tokens. You can like duel people, and you can also like equip katanas to your samurais and stuff like that. And there's going to be more roadmap stuff here. What else did they have here? Let me see. So the launch of the token, ecosystem, the Chronicle stuff. I mean, this was a pretty ambitious project, actually. And, you know, there's the arena where you can fight against other people, and you can make your own samurai collection, obviously, naming your own samurai. There's not a lot of things which actually allow you to name your characters and things like these, so this is a pretty nice feature. Verified smart contract, that's another thing. A lot of these NFTs obviously don't do audits and stuff like that, so people take the granted that they're not scams or anything. But it's always good to have an open contract, or a contract that is basically here. This is a nice flaming effect here, and every samurai will be able to mint own katana for free, and that's a nice thing. And here you can look more into, we are going through everything like in a kind of speed run phase. I recommend everybody to like taking a bit of a deep dive into and buying now, because the price is important. These are pretty expensive, 0.08, which might be the highest one on this specific list. But here are my demonstrations of stuff that I've shown you here today. As I said earlier, if you want to contact me and get your stuff featured, obviously I'm very interested featuring stuff outside from Ethereum to keep it very chain agnostic and having multiple opportunities across multiple different chains. Obviously drop an email at lightliker@portermill.com, and let's see what we can basically do with you. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you guys on the next video. Cheers.